So somebody asked me a question that I understand that Krishna has manifested these elements, earth, water, fire, air, ether, and different senses, the 5 gross senses, working senses, sense objects, all these elements I can understand, Krishna's manifestation. But why did Krishna say, I manifested false ego? Krishna could have not manifested false ego. If it is coming from Krishna, why he chose to give us false ego as one of the elements? So why Krishna has manifested false ego is because we must remember that he has manifested this false ego in the material world. In the spiritual world, there is no such false ego. And he has given us all these elements for us to enjoy. Right? We enjoy so many things made up of all these material elements. And we cannot enjoy unless and until there is a false ego inside us. So we wanted to enjoy this material world. So Krishna has given us this false ego. I am everything. I want this. I want to enjoy. Everything is for me. Everyone should respect me. Everyone should treat me as the greatest. And this is coming in because I am in this. So it is this conscious, because only when you think that I am the creator, I am enjoyer, I am the controller, will you be able to enjoy these things. So it is this false ego that has actually kept us entangled in this material world, because we are trying to enjoy these material elements, and that's why another name for this chapter is entanglement in fruitive activities. So how are we entangled in these fruitive activities? Because of this false ego. And this false ego is not just there at an individual level. False ego means I want to enjoy. I am this body is mine, everything is for my enjoyment, everything centered towards me. I, me, mine. And this is not just at I, me, mine level, it goes a little step up also. This ego. So one ego is at the individual level, and then there are egos at community level, at society level, at national level also. There are false egos. Just like Prabhupada gave an example, one country is thinking that I am the greatest. Another country is thinking that I am the greatest. And because of these egos, both the countries are trying to increase their ego. I am the greatest, this should be with me, this power is mine, these resources are mine. And another country adjacent to it is also thinking that I am the greatest country, this is mine. So because of this, because both the nations are increasing their ego, is why there is fight, is why there is war. And we are spending millions and millions of money, dollars, rupees, whatever you say, in combating this false egos. There's nothing, this military expense is nothing but an expense towards our false ego. Imagine, and then Prabhupada says, if both the nations think, I am the servant of Krishna. And so if this country is thinking I am the servant of Krishna, and another adjacent country is thinking I am the servant of Krishna or God, whatever, we all have one, there is one God, then both the countries are brother. So instead of increasing this false ego that everything for me, we should increase this ego that I am Krishna's, I am the servant of Krishna. This ego has to be increased. That's why ahankara is false ego. Ego is essential because ego is what defines our individuality, defines our existence. So false ego cannot be abolished. The false ego has to be purified into the real ego, that everything not just for me. We all are individual souls, brothers and sisters of brothers of Krishna, children of Krishna, and everything is for everyone. That is pure ego. So we are all servants of Krishna. When that pure consciousness is developed, then we can live peacefully.